Hi, this is your astrologer Kira with the weekly forecast for the week commencing on the 8th of January and lasting until the 15th of January. Please forgive me now because I'm still in that horrible flu going on all over this planet right now. Many great people of YouTube are under the influence of this virus, and this is the great, we can say, purging going on in the sky right now with this formation of the Saturn Sun and Venus and Pluto in the sign of Capricorn. This was all emphasized with the last week's full moon in Cancer. So many people are sick, under temperature, coughing like crazy, and forgive me once more, but I will do this forecast as short as I can. And I won't do science in the usual way I do it, and I won't do timestamps. For now, I think I'll do that because I want to be fast and furious, and I don't want to start coughing here because if I do, I won't stop for the next 1 hour, please. So understand me. Thank you. This is one of those very important weeks which will color the whole next year. Throughout this week, throughout the last week, we had the initial conjunction with the planet Jupiter and Mars in the sign of Scorpio. Yes, 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 yes. This is great, powerful meeting of two strong planets. Mars is aggression, Mars is action, movements, surgery, action, military maneuvers, and so on. And Jupiter is medicine, Jupiter is expansion, Jupiter is spreading, Jupiter is spirituality. Those two planets are in trine with the Neptune in Pisces. As I said, 100 times before, these are all great breakthroughs in the fields of medicine, in the fields of spirituality, in the fields of chemistry, and on the negative side, Jupiter is spreading, Mars is surgery. If you are one of those unfortunate ones to have a cancer, please do not schedule your surgeries throughout this week because this could cause spreading of the cancer. Many people blame Saturn for cancers, but Saturn is symbolized by tumors, whilst Jupiter symbolizes metastasis, which is not good thing at all. Tumor can bother you, it can make all sorts of troubling situations for you, but Jupiter can lead you to the edge of death and beyond. So please, if you have to, just wait a bit, wait until this week is over and then do your surgery, because this could cause great spreads of cancer cells all over, and this is also the sign of bacterial and in the sense of viruses spreading all over the world. As you can see for yourself, all astrologers and tarot card readers and so on, we are all sick, 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 and flat on our backs. Why? Because this Jupiter and Neptune has this negative trait, not just positive one, but this is how the life operates on this planet. On the second thought, when you have a virus means upgrading your system, so I'm comforting myself that I'm upgrading myself right now if I survive. I hope I won't start with coughing. Okay, beside this conjunction of Jupiter and Mars, which is truly, truly strong throughout this year, and you will feel those effects throughout the whole next year and throughout the whole the year after, because this represents the meeting of two big planets, which happens every second year. Um, Now you will have some ideas, and now those ideas will be translated into action at last. This is your great beginning. Now it's time to fire. On the other side, in the sign of Capricorn, we have Sun, Venus, and Pluto in conjunction by the just a moment to look at. Venus is at 18, yes, by the Monday of 18th of January, 8th of January. Sun and Venus will be in conjunction. This is Kazimi aspect for Venus. Venus is considered as burnt. This is not completely true. The Sun and Venus are merging into one celestial body, and then the ego and the love are acting as one. Power and the beauty are one. Sun conjuncts every planet once a year except Mercury, which is a fast-moving celestial body, and this is true for Venus, and this is true for Pluto. This week we have very interesting situation going on because the Sun is conjuncting Venus and Pluto at the same time in the sign of Capricorn. This is the underworld. Well, Pluto and Venus, they have very interesting story going on. If you can recall one great Greek myth about Persephone. Persephone is the daughter of Ceres. Ceres is the goddess of nature, and she has this young daughter trained to be goddess. She's very pure, innocent, and delightful, and she's waiting for her Prince Charming. Interesting thing about this is that her Prince Charming appears, but this is the Lord of Hell, Hades, and he hijacks her and takes her to the underworld. And her mother cries and cries and cries, and everything on the surface of this planet dies. And gods are very concerned about this, and they send Mercury to go to Hades and to negotiate things with the Lord of the Underworld and Pluto or Hades, and they've come to the and they can come at the end to the deal to let Persephone on the surface for the ninth month throughout the year, but for 3 months she will be with her husband Pluto in the underworld. Why? Because when she was there, he offered her a pomegranate, my favorite fruit. Yeah, I have connection with Pluto too. And she took 3 grains from pomegranate, and because of those 3 grains or 3 seeds she took and ate, she had to stay with her husband. This is the time when things are happening under the surface of the ground, of the soil, and transformations are going on. At the same time, this conjunction could speak volumes about black leather wipes and all sorts of things going on in the bedrooms or basements all over, because planets Jupiter and Mars are in strong sextile with Sun, Pluto, and Venus. This is the passionate aspect, and this is the aspect talking about the clash of the power and struggling, and who is more powerful, who is sexier, and so on and so on. These are great things going on in the bedrooms, in the intimate field, as I said. But this is also a great thing going on when it comes to leading a company, leading the idea, taking an action. Do it with passion, do it with all of your heart. Give yourself in this process and you won't get wrong. And what do we have? Okay, and this is all happening by Monday. But this will be operational throughout the whole this week, and also we will have influences of those two aspects, those two conjunctions throughout the whole this year. At Thursday, no, let me tell you Monday. Monday could be a pretty dangerous day because the moon is squaring Sun, Venus, and Pluto and making opposition toward Uranus. Guard your body, guard your soul. Don't be so overly dramatic. And if you have some issues going on in your relationships, leave it for some other days. Don't do the conversation on Monday. Okay. By Thursday, the moon will join Jupiter and Mars and make direct sextile with Venus, Sun, and Pluto. And this will be the day of the great strength. You can negotiate your deals, you can make plans, you can write about them, you can think about them, you can talk with your partners about your ideas, and this will all be great. If you are a Gemini, if you have any planet in the middle of the sign of Gemini, this will all be pointing into your work and into your future investments, so don't let this chance slip through your fingers. And by the Saturday, we have a third interesting situation going on in the sky. The planet Mercury will make his third conjunction with the planet Saturn. The recent two, when Mercury was going retrograde, were happening in the sign of Sagittarius. This one is happening in the sign of Capricorn. Those two planets were talking about the blue skies and the borders and travelings and new ideas and traditions and so on and so on. And now, when they met for the final and third time, this happened in the sign of Capricorn. This is the sign of structure, stability, and now you cannot run away. Now you cannot tell lies, now you cannot talk about your dreams, lala moments, and so on. Now you are required to have structure, and now you will have responsibilities related to this structure, which is a good thing looking in the long run. These are all very productive aspects going on throughout this week, so use them. If it's business, it's great for the business. If it's love, it will be passion, but you have to take care about your words and everything will be nice. Those great transformations will be going on in the enormous volumes for the sign of Capricorns. You will expand your business, and you will do that with someone from the circle of your friends. For Aquariuses, their career will be lifted off, especially if you are dealing with people from the foreign lands. Just beware that someone of them could be plotting something against you, so guard against frauds, fraudulent people, and so on, and everything will be fine. For Pisces, business again, you don't like it, but it's business. I'm sorry. This is the work, this is the week to work and to think about your future work. For Aries, career again. Taurus is business deals with partners. If your romantic partner is involved, now you will start your talks about your future investments, premarital contracts, and so on. But these are the things that have to be done, and I'm so sorry. For Gemini, I said investments and works. For cancers, for cancers, some great things going on in the area of their committed relationships. Congratulations, cancers. Now you're coming to your senses and to your minds. Now you're not so romantic, now you're practical, and now you're thinking, aha, this person is a marriage material, and this person there is very romantic, but I cannot rely on him or her. and I will pick this one. And this is the good choice. Congratulations. Leos, work, 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 and no play. I'm sorry, this is the week for this. Enough said, enough. No, by the end of this week, lots of pressure will be lifted off your backs, but you have to be prepared for the coming lunar and solar eclipses. I'll talk in depth about that in the coming weeks, but for now, work, 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 and that's enough. Pay attention to the female figure in your working environment because she could be very powerful and she could do some things against you. Virgos. Well as in the same manner as Cancers, now you are thinking about love. But if you are not thinking so much about love, or you have some other things to think about, you're thinking about business. This business is related to the entertainment field, and if you're starting a blog, YouTube channel, working for television, working on publishing projects and so on. Now is your time. Now is your time. Yeah, love can be great, great. It can fill your time, heart. But at the same time, do this project. Start it. Just start it. Start it. You have planned it. I know you're a Virgo. You have planned it. Libras. Baby Libras, now is the time to invest your money into your future home, and you are looking, and if you don't have enough money for this, it doesn't matter. You are still looking. Throughout this year, you will get some working contracts, and there are great chances that you will buy this home. You will gain your new home environment as you always wished it to look like, and don't give up upon your idea because very soon you will move. If you are not moving, you are redecorating, transforming your home, and this is all related with your family and your incomes, and you are focused on this. At the same time, if you are in committed relationship and in home which is torn apart, relax in the evening with your partner. You know what I'm thinking about. This will help you to relieve your stress and tension. Yeah. Now is the time. And also, if you are planning to having a baby, this is the great time for conceiving for Libras. And Scorpio, transformation, communication. You are meeting someone in the circle of your close friends or somewhere in your neighborhood, and this meeting could be very dramatic or very destined, and you will feel it with your whole heart. This person could be a bit older than you are, powerful, very serious, but this suits you greatly. And Sagittarius is many things going on in the area of your earned incomes. Do not squander your money on pure joy, travelings, and such things. Invest your money, keep your money, make plans. This week is all about making plans. And this would be it for this week. I'm so sorry to be shorter, and I'm so sorry I won't timestamp zodiac signs because I will faint in the next few minutes. But I hope throughout the next week I will be fine and I could talk as I usually do. And please, in the meantime, subscribe to my channel, share, comment, and so on. I'm replying to your comments, and I would be happy to read about the feedback and what's going on in your lives and how accurate I am. So, this is it for this week. I'm your astrologer Kira. I love you all and see you in some other video. Thank you and goodbye.